Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be going over the details for the Articuno Dynamax raid hour from 6 until 7 on the 20th. So there's also going to be another time that you're going to be able to see it in the Dynamax raids as well, and we're going to be going over counters and seeing what you're going to be wanting to use, and then we're going to go over what I have and kind of just see what I'm going to be using to go up against it. As a matter of fact, you're not going to need that many people to take these out. If you do have powered up Pokemon and the right counters, you should be able to do it with as little as 4 up to about 6 or so, okay? All right, so the Dynamax Articuno is going to be here from 6 p.m. until 7 p.m. local time, and that is going to be on the 20th, so tomorrow, or maybe today, depending on where you do live. I am getting this video up pretty late. All right, so we do have the legendaries that are going to be appearing from, Articuno is going to be from January 20th until the 27th. That's going to be where you're going to be able to see it. And then you're going to see Zapdos from the 27th until February 3rd. February 3rd until the 9th is going to be Moltres. You're also going to be seeing some bonuses here, special research as well, which is going to be pretty nice. And we're going to go ahead and take a look at these counters here. All right, so shout out to G4. I'll put a link down to his Twitter, so you can go check him out. Has some nice graphics, as well as a lot of other people too. All right, so let's see what we have going on here. Now, there's going to be a little bit of a different thing going on between the Metagross and the Excadrill. Now, Metagross is going to be a fantastic Pokemon to use for sure, but it is going to be a little bit behind as far as damage output. When it comes to Excadrill, it's going to be actually doing just a little bit more damage, but you're definitely going to have the quick move that is going to be necessary, and that is going to be Metal Claw. So Metal Claw and then Rock Slide too. Now Rock Slide is going to be 4 times effective to it. Steel is going to be the regular effectiveness to it. And when you do have that much damage being distributed as far as that 4 times effectiveness, you're going to probably want to throw it. Now, technically, when it comes down to just using your quick moves, that's what's going to be generating the energy for you to either Dynamax or Gigantamax. So it's almost within your best interest to just keep using your quick move and then getting the little energies and swiping back and forth when you see those. But when you have Rock Slide on Excadrill, you're going to probably want to throw it because it is going to just be doing that much more damage. And then you do have Toxtricity, which Spark and Wild Charge. Now, when it comes to the Gigantamax, you can have whatever quick move, but you're going to want to go in here with Spark because that is going to be super effective to it. But the Gigantamax do have a set charge move depending upon their typing, and this one will have an electric type charge move, so you do have that going on for it. And then again, for the Excadrill or for the Dynamax, whatever quick move you do have, that is going to go into your charge move when you do Dynamax. So a metal quick move is going to equal to a metal charge move when you Dynamax. Same with the Metagross, because that's a Dynamax, you're going to want to use Bullet Punch. And then if you have Meteor Mash on it, I think I'm going to actually use an Elite Charge TM. I'm just not sure which move I want to kind of overwrite, but I don't really need to worry about that because Psychic and Earthquake are both a rotating move that you don't need a Legacy or at least an Elite Charge move for. And then you do have the Gigantamax Charizard with Fire Spin and Blast Burn. Again, Blast Burn is super effective. Fire moves are super effective to Articuno, and it's going to be helping you out. And the Gigantamax are going to have a set charge move already, and this one is going to have the Max Wildfire. And then you do have the regular Gigantamax Toxtricity. That's not going to be going into the Dynamax Toxtricity, and that is actually going to be pretty effective as well. So you definitely want to make sure you have the electric charge or quick move on that, if I could speak here today, and so you can have the Dynamax charge move. But again, it is going to be super effective with this quick move, so you're just going to want to go in there with the Spark anyways. Just make sure you have those moves correct, and you'll be able to knock this out. And also remember, if you have the Max Mushroom going, yeah, I mean, you will do it with 4 people, because that's essentially like 8 people. All right, these birds are going to be pretty weak, and the Pokemon that we do have are going to be very effective towards it, especially Metagross. Excadrill is going to be able to take a couple of hits, but not too much. If it has Blizzard, you're screwed, because at the end of the day, Excadrill is going to be part ground. So Metagross is just, well, it's Psychic and Steel, but you know, Psychic doesn't have anything to do with it. So there you have your top counters there: Excadrill, Toxtricity, Metagross, Charizard, and Dynamax Toxtricity. Okay, so that's a pretty nice lineup there. Now let's go ahead and, we have one more bit of information here. So it's Sue from Leak Duck here. So it says 800 MP from is going to be what it costs when you go up against it. The lobbies for Articuno are confirmed to be up to 4 trainers, so you can do it with 4. Remember, the Max Mushroom is going to help you out. Rewards are going to be 15k XP, and then 15k Stardust. So make sure you turn on a star piece, and you're going to be able to get a whole lot from that. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and start this video right about now. I'm trying to get through this really fast. I'm on a time crunch. I'm about to go see a movie. All right, I'm gonna go see that Wolfman here. All right, so we have Excadrill. This is the one I have. I am going to power it up a little bit more. Remember to power up your max moves, okay? Because that's going to help you out significantly as well, depending upon how much you powered them up. It does start getting expensive with those XL candies, but I don't know. If you're a veteran, you probably have enough. But I am running out. Okay, I am running out. I do have a Shadow Excadrill I just maxed out. Another regular Excadrill I maxed out. So, you know, that's a lot of XL candies. Plus, I've used them on, look at that. I maxed out its max charge move, its block, and I powered it up quite a bit. I mean, I had a whole hell of a lot of candies. Metagross, too, sucked up my resources because, well, I had a bunch powered up. I have powered up Shadows, regular one powered up as well. It's just like, and now we have the damn Dynamax and Gigantamax. So you see where all the headaches start coming in. So I was contemplating which one I want to remove for Meteor Mash, but I don't know, whatever. I'll probably just go with Psychic, and if I need Psychic, then I'll rotate it with Earthquake. No big deal. I do have this Dynamax Charizard maxed to frick out, and all of its max moves are charged up too, completely. But while I have this Gigantamax Charizard, it's not completely maxed out, and its max moves aren't powered up all the way. Well, at least the healing one isn't. So it's still going to be good to go, obviously. I'm going to go in there with, I have another Excadrill, but I'm going to go in there with the one that you see that's powered up the most. So it's going to be Metagross in the front, so it can kind of just take the brute force. And then I'll have Excadrill in the middle in case, you know, once Metagross goes down. Or maybe I'll just lead with Excadrill and just let it do the damage there. And then I'll have a Metagross and then a Gigantamax or Toxtricity. Kind of want to use Charizard, but I'll go in there with Toxtricity. So it's going to be Excadrill, Metagross, Toxtricity. I'm just going through everything that I currently do have it. I am going to be using this one here, Zeppelin. I don't have all of the max moves maxed out because, well, there's no, well, you can get XL candies from hatching it, but I don't hatch that many of them. And I did a whole lot of raids, but it just takes so much XL candies to power these damn things up, maxing them out, and then the damn max moves. It's like, this is crazy. I do have a Cinderace. If you have one of these, you can use that. I'm personally not going to use it because I have better counters. We're just kind of going through the different Pokemon that I do have that you could potentially use. Maybe you were not able to get out there to get all of these ones, but you do have these because they've been around a lot longer, so you could use those. But I am going to go in here with the Excadrill, the Metagross, and then the Toxtricity. You can only pick 3, right? And then once you're out, you're out. So it's not like you can re-lobby. All right, so if we get something that's extremely weak to, say, Fire one day, I'll go in there with my Gigantamax Charizard, Dynamax Charizard, and then maybe like Cinderace or something like that. Or even, I don't know, if it's like, I don't know. Yeah, something like that. Who knows? But yeah, choose wisely. So shouldn't be that difficult. These Gigantamax or Dynamax birds are going to be fairly simple, except for this. Zapdos is going to be a little bit more difficult because it doesn't have a 4x weakness like Moltres and Articuno. Moltres is going to be at a later time, right? But that's also going to be 4x weak to Rock. You are going to switch up the counters that you're going to want to use, but we'll go over that at another time because Moltres Fire, you're going to be using Excadrill? No. Metagross? No. It's going to be all switched up. You're going to be using Water and a few other things that we'll be talking about in the future. But there you have it, folks. Hopefully this did help you out. It's going to be fairly simple. Hopefully you do have a good Excadrill because that is going to be pretty much key. You can go in there with 2 Excadrills, you know, or I mean 3 Toxtricities, 3 Metagross, right? 3 Charizard. Whatever you have will work. We're just going over the best counters from best to worst. Anyways, if you did enjoy this video, if you can give it a thumbs up, that'd be much appreciated. And I'll catch you all next time. Take care.